ओम सच्चिदानंद परब्रह्मा परमात्मा पुरुषोत्तमा श्री भगवती समेत श्री भगवते नमः. One who is in all, who is all, and in whom is all, may guide us, bless us, and protect us so that we will all be successful, happy, peaceful, and prosperous. Today, I am very happy to discuss about the scientific astrology course titled Vedic Astrovision that has been launched by Sanghya School of Vedic Sciences. Our Sanghya School is engaged for the 40 years in research of Vedas, Vedic scriptures, yogic scriptures, spirituality, and astroscience. As a result of this research, we have already launched the Science of Vedas course, about which I have already put a separate video, and we have also launched a yoga course, Shakti Yoga, about which also I have put another video. Now this video is going to talk about the scientific astrology course, Vedic Astrovision, that has been launched by Sanghya School. This is the outcome of 40 years of research and practice of scientific astrology. This course, Vedic Astrovision, is a complete and comprehensive scientific astrology course that will enable you to understand, comprehend, and master the divine science of astrology. Astrology is a divining science that throws light on the future. That is why it is called Jyotish. Assume that you are walking in a thick forest in a dark night, and due to lack of light, you may be struggling your way. Imagine now you get a bright light. What happens? Then you can walk your way confidently and safely. This is what Jyotish does. Jyotish is an anga or part of Vedas, the oldest wisdom literature of the mankind. The principles of Jyotish, along with the principles of universe, were revealed to the rishis for the universal welfare. The principles of universe or the laws of universe is the fundamental truth or the eternal truth of this entire cosmos. Vedas teaches the eternal laws of the universe, and Jyotish teaches us how to divine the future based on these laws. But for the Vedas, we would have been in complete dark on the mysterious laws of the universe. Similarly, but for the Jyotish, the future of a man would have remained unfathomable. As the saying goes, forewarned is forearmed. Jyotish actually forearms us with the knowledge of the future that will enable us to prepare and protect ourselves. Astrology is a full-fledged and complete science and not a conjecture or superstition, because the science of astrology is based on the inviolable universal laws explained and elaborated in the Vedas. The astro laws are derived from these universal laws and hence hold good for eternity. Like meteorology, geology, etc., astrology is based on scientific rules. These scientific rules, as mentioned above, are based on the universal laws. Vedas have identified and elaborated these universal laws many millennia ago, and the science has started confirming them one by one now. As the cost of repetition, I have to tell you that Vedic Astrovision is a scientific astrology course. Vedic Astrovision teaches the scientific astrology as against Vakya astrology, that is, astrology based on antique sayings. Many astrology streams are based on Vakya or ancient or antique sayings, but Vedic Astrovision is based on scientific astral rules, based on the eternal universal laws and rules. Because of this, several crucial factors of difference is there between Vedic astrovision and any other method of astrology. This makes Vedic astrovision as a very unique and completely scientific system of astrology. In Vedic astrovision, we teach not only what the planets say, but why the planets say so. This is very important because knowing why the planets are saying so is going to tell us the background of the person from his past. We teach not only what the horoscopes indicates or promises to the native, but also why the native has such a horoscope. We teach not only the rules of astrology, but also the logic and science behind the rules. The system of astrology of Vedic astrovision is based on the eternal and fundamental science of vibration and energy, by which all the beings, including human beings, the planets, and the entire universe is constituted and interconnected, and hence Vedic astrovision is completely scientific and logic driven. We teach the fundamental laws of the universe first, because laws of astrology is based on these eternal universal laws, and without knowing these universal laws, teaching astrology laws or rules will be just not based on sound scientific principles. We teach effective and scientific remedial measures to overcome the problems faced by the natives based on the underlying universal and astro laws. No point in just telling a problem to the native, but we have to give a solution. That is the approach of Vedic astrovision. We teach the underlying eternal Vedic cosmic truths because they form the foundational structure of Jyotish. In Vedic astrovision, we teach free will astrology and not fatal astrology, because every human being is bestowed with free will to construct and conduct his life. Unfortunately, astrology has been presented as fate based, as destiny based. The truth is far from it. Horoscope is just a scan report, a report scanning the positive and negative energies that surround a person on account of his past actions. It is the scientific astrology that decodes the inherited and inbuilt energies and vibrations, which will help him to take appropriate remedial and rectificatory steps, provided he is willing to correct them. So, the will, that is the free will, is the crucial point. A scientific analysis of the horoscope will tell the areas that are to be attended and improved upon, and also the methods to improve them. So, the question to be asked by the astrologer, by the client to the astrologer, is not what will happen to me or when it will happen to me, but a native should be trained to ask, I want this to happen to me. how to make it happen. So, Vedic astrovision teaches free will astrology so that the native can correct and succeed in life. We teach all the streams of astrology, starting from the most ancient Vedic Jyotish to the modern system of astrology, so that our students will be well versed with all the principles of astroscience. Vedic astrovision, to re emphasize, is a school of scientific astrology where we teach astrology in a scientific way so that when the students practice, it will be logic and reason driven. Because in today's context, people will want rational and scientific explanation for everything we say. The elders said so. Approach does not hold water with them, more so in a divining science like astrology. Hence, we first make you understand the universal laws which encompasses the whole range of physical, mental and spiritual laws of the universe. It is these laws which bind the humans, planets and every being. Then we teach you the laws and rules of astrology along with the science behind it. Because of this, a student of Vedic astrovision will be able to answer all the questions of the native in a very rational and scientific way. Astrology has three branches: Ganita, that is calculation relating to position of planets and stars; Phalita, horoscopic astrology; and Muhurta, timing astrology. We teach all the three. The original science of astrology covered Ganita and Muhurta. The Phalita astrology came much later. Lagada Jyotish of Vedas is the oldest text of the world in Ganita and Muhurta Jyotish, and Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra of the Vedas is the oldest text in Phalita Jyotish. We teach all of them. In addition, we teach Jaimini astrology, Ashtavarka astrology, Prashna astrology, KP astrology, Nadi astrology, stellar astrology, Sputa astrology, Hellenistic astrology, Western astrology, Babylonian astrology, Taijika astrology, locational astrology, spiritual astrology, Lal Kitab astrology, and Muhurta astrology. We teach many advanced concepts in every aspect of all the above branches of the scientific astrology. Then we teach the Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, the Bible of Vedic astrology, in complete detail. Then we teach the students how to analyze the horoscope for every aspect of life from various angles. In essence, we teach the students comprehensive astrology so that you will become a full-fledged scientific and successful astrologer and be able to serve lot of people. There are 5 major chapters in our course. Chapter 1 is Laws of Universe. Chapter 2 is Laws of Astrology. Chapter 3 Advanced Concepts in Astrology. Chapter 4 Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra in detail. Chapter 5 How to Analyze the Horoscopes. There are about 700 lessons running to over 3000 pages on the whole in the course. Hence, this is an advanced course, of course, teaching from the basics that will make you comprehend the divining science of astrology in full and in a deep and scientific way. Students are advised to study the course with a deep devotion and attention so that they can grasp the science of astrology effectively, so that they can serve the people very well. It may perhaps be necessary to study them repeatedly so that full comprehension is possible. Important topics have been repeated for full comprehension of these concepts wherever necessary. May Lord Rishabharuda bless you to gain the divine wisdom of astroscience and be useful to the society. Yashasvi Bhava. Om Rishabharuda Parabrahmane Namaha.